The recent arrest of professional boxer Gervonta Davis has sparked widespread discussion, drawing attention not only to the incident itself but also to broader issues surrounding athletes, personal conduct, and societal perceptions. On June 15, 2025, Davis, a prominent figure in the boxing world, was taken into custody in Miami, Florida, following allegations of domestic violence. According to reports, the incident involved Davis allegedly striking his ex-girlfriend, who is the mother of 2 of his children, during a confrontation outside her residence in Doral. The situation reportedly escalated after a verbal dispute, with Davis accused of punching the woman on the back of her head and slapping her face while she was attempting to remove their children from his vehicle. The altercation left the woman with a minor laceration to her inner lip, and she sought medical attention at a local hospital. Her mother, alerted by a distressed text message, arrived at the scene and recorded part of the incident, which allegedly showed Davis throwing an object at the victim. This incident marks another chapter in Davis's history of legal troubles, as he has faced similar allegations in the past. In December 2022, he was arrested for allegedly striking a woman, believed to be the same ex-girlfriend, with a closed-hand slap. Those charges were later dropped when the woman chose not to pursue them. The recurrence of such incidents has raised questions about Davis's behavior and its potential impact on his career, particularly as he prepares for a highly anticipated rematch against Lamont Roach Jr. scheduled for August 16, 2025. The first fight between Davis and Roach, which ended in a controversial majority draw in March, had already drawn scrutiny, with some critics suggesting Davis lacked motivation. Now, with this latest arrest, speculation has emerged about whether the rematch will proceed as planned. Roach, however, has publicly stated that the fight remains on schedule, noting that Davis has been released from custody. The circumstances surrounding Davis's arrest have fueled a broader conversation about accountability, mental health, and systemic issues affecting athletes. Former NFL star and media personality Shannon Sharpe has been vocal about the situation, using his platform to address both Davis's actions and the larger context. Sharpe, speaking from personal experience, emphasized the need for Davis to seek help, suggesting that mental health support could be critical in addressing the root causes of his behavior. While Sharpe did not excuse Davis's actions, he highlighted what he perceives as a pattern of challenges faced by young black athletes, pointing to a possible agenda in how such cases are reported or prosecuted. His comments sparked mixed reactions among fans and observers. Some appreciated his perspective, seeing it as an attempt to shed light on systemic issues, while others criticized him for appearing to downplay Davis's alleged misconduct. One fan remarked that Sharpe's comments seemed to justify repeated misbehavior, while another argued that the issue transcends race and is about personal accountability. Davis's release from Broward County Jail on July 8, 2025, was captured on video and quickly spread across social media. Escorted by 3 corrections officers, Davis, dressed in black with his face partially covered by a hoodie and mask, avoided questions from reporters as he left the facility. The scene underscored the intense public interest in the case, as well as the challenges Davis faces in managing his public image. The allegations against him are serious, with the police report detailing a physical altercation that included Davis revving his car's engine in a threatening manner. The report also noted approximately 10 prior undocumented physical altercations between Davis and his ex-girlfriend, suggesting a pattern of conflict that has yet to be fully addressed. The boxing community has responded with a mix of disappointment and concern. Legendary boxer Oscar de la Hoya, when asked about the arrest, expressed frustration but also affection for Davis, describing him as a talented fighter and a good kid who needs to get his life in order. De la Hoya emphasized that violence against women is unacceptable, reflecting a sentiment shared by many in the sport. Similarly, Lamont Roach Jr., Davis's upcoming opponent, expressed hope that the allegations are untrue, stating that he does not wish jail time on anyone. However, Roach also confirmed his focus on their scheduled rematch, indicating that professional obligations will move forward despite the controversy. In contrast, Bill Haney, father of boxer Devin Haney, offered a defense of Davis, framing the incident as part of broader societal challenges. Haney suggested that the issues facing Davis are not isolated but reflect deeper problems within families and communities. He expressed hope that Davis and his ex-girlfriend could resolve their issues and that Davis could return to his status as a boxing superstar. Haney's comments, like Sharpe's, pointed to the complexities of addressing personal misconduct within the context of systemic pressures, though they also drew criticism for appearing to shift focus away from the allegations. The legal ramifications for Davis remain uncertain. He was released on a $10,000 bond, with a court hearing scheduled for July 29, 2025. The charge of battery carries significant implications, particularly given Davis's history of legal issues, which include a 2019 misdemeanor assault charge in Virginia and a 2020 domestic violence incident in Coral Gables, Florida. In the latter case, video evidence showed Davis grabbing a woman by the neck during a charity basketball game, though he faced no significant legal consequences after turning himself in and serving a period of home detention. The recurrence of such incidents has led to speculation about whether this latest arrest could jeopardize Davis's boxing career, particularly if he is found guilty. Beyond the immediate legal and professional consequences, the case has reignited discussions about the pressures faced by high-profile athletes. Davis, at 29, is a reigning WBA lightweight champion with a bright future in the sport, yet his offering behavior continues to overshadow his accomplishments. Critics argue that his repeated legal troubles reflect a lack of accountability, while supporters, including figures like Sharpe and Haney, suggest that underlying issues, such as mental health struggles or societal biases, may contribute to his challenges. The debate highlights a tension between holding individuals responsible for their actions and recognizing the broader context in which those actions occur. Sharpe's own legal troubles have added another layer to the conversation. The former NFL star is currently facing a $50 million lawsuit filed by an unidentified woman, referred to as Jane Doe, who accuses him of sexual assault and rape in incidents allegedly occurring in November 2024 and January 2025. The lawsuit, which has garnered significant attention, includes graphic allegations of coercion and manipulation, with the plaintiff claiming Sharpe used his physical strength and influence to control her. Sharpe has denied the accusations, calling them a shakedown and vowing to defend himself. The first court hearing in the case was marked by the plaintiff's absence, prompting the judge to express disappointment and grant a 45-day extension for the next hearing, scheduled for September 3, 2025. Legal analysts have questioned the plaintiff's strategy, as well as Sharpe's decision to rely on an out-of-state attorney, suggesting that local representation might better serve his defense. The allegations against Sharpe have had immediate professional consequences. Disney and ESPN, where Sharpe is a prominent figure on the sports talk show First Take, ordered him to take an indefinite hiatus from the program. The decision reflects the sensitivity of the accusations, which include claims of particularly egregious behavior. While Sharpe continues to host his popular podcasts, Club Shay Shay and Nightcap, the lawsuit has cast a shadow over his reputation, with some speculating that his time at ESPN may be over. Sharpe's situation draws parallels to Davis's, as both men navigate high-profile careers while facing serious allegations that threaten their public standing. The cases of Davis and Sharpe underscore the challenges of maintaining personal and professional integrity in the public eye. For Davis, the focus remains on his upcoming rematch with Roach, which could serve as a critical moment in his career. A strong performance could help shift attention back to his athletic prowess, but a failure to address the underlying issues, whether through therapy, as some have suggested, or other means, could lead to further setbacks. Similarly, Sharpe's ability to navigate his legal battle will determine whether he can reclaim his standing in the sports media landscape. Both men, despite their talents, face the reality that public perception can shift rapidly in the face of controversy. The broader conversation sparked by these incidents touches on issues of race, privilege, and accountability. Sharpe and Haney's comments about systemic biases against black athletes have resonated with some, who see a pattern in how such cases are reported and prosecuted. Others, however, argue that the focus should remain on the actions of the individuals involved, regardless of race or status. The debate is unlikely to be resolved soon, but it highlights the complexities of addressing personal misconduct within the context of fame, wealth, and societal expectations. As Davis prepares for his court hearing and potential rematch, and as Sharpe awaits the next developments in his lawsuit, both men stand at a crossroads. Their ability to confront their challenges, both personal and legal, will shape their futures in their respective fields. For now, the public remains divided, with some calling for accountability and others advocating for understanding and support. The outcomes of these cases will likely have lasting implications, not only for Davis and Sharpe but also for the broader conversation about athletes, responsibility, and redemption.